Dave here from How to Surf Better Coaching. So, one of the goals every surfer should try to achieve is to surf with speed, power, and flow, a no hesitation approach where every maneuver you do is the correct choice, it's in the right part of the wave, and without losing speed. Just surfing the wave with the same pace of the wave, not trying to overdo it, oversurf it, or undersurf it. We can just have a quick look here. Rob Machado is the epitome of that type of surfer. Perfect speed, power, and flow. So he's just staying with the wave, surfing it, staying near the power zone, looking down the line, anticipating what's going to go on, reads that there's a tube ride happening, picks it up, and then another high line, and then off the bottom for a nice ripping roundhouse snap. So let's have a look at how he achieves that. So first of all, he's looking down the line. He looks back behind him to check he's not dropping in on anyone. Paddles really hard, kicking and paddling really hard. Chin down. This chin down effect pushes your head and your shoulder pushed forward, adds additional weight and momentum to your paddle strength. It'll get you into the wave a little bit quicker. But once you are gliding into the wave, um, obviously chest up because now you need to make room to bring your feet in underneath you. But watch how he just holds it for a little bit longer. He just holds it, then he pops up. So that holding of the arms there, pushing up, it's just like a glide, and he's continuing to push the board down. So that pushing of the arms down on the board and his chest away continues to push the board into the wave. And there's a no hesitation pop up here. So there's no 2-stage or 3-stage pop ups. It's straight to his feet. Once he's up on his feet, you can notice how he's already leaning towards the water. There's a lot of toe rail side engaged. He's already setting his line. He's having a look down the bottom here just to make sure there's no changes he needs to make. Then, in order to maintain speed and to build speed, when you take off on a wave, it's important to stay high. Don't always go down to the bottom of the wave. So one of the common errors is surfers go all the way down to the bottom here where it's flat water. There's nothing left to push you and they lose speed. So it's really useful to stay up a little bit high. He extends his body up, drops back down, compresses, gets nice and low again. So he's harnessing all that speed again. And then just here, he forms like a little double pump. I don't know if you just saw it, but watch here. So from here, there, that little double pump before he lays into the bottom turn. That little double pump, that sort of mini U-shape action, just here, you can see his back foot coming off the board. So it's just a little U-shape, and then he lays into the bottom turn. That helps you just to set the rail, uh, establish control and balance before you push through into a turn. So a lot of surfing is about feeling as well. So you should feel what the board is is telling you, the messaging it's telling you coming through the water into the board, into your feet. Often you might be trying to do a bottom turn and the board doesn't feel like it wants to come with you. So this is what that's a little adjustments about, just resetting. Then he goes low, drives up, and at the top here he performs a really nice turn, lots of spray out the back, but he stays up high because he's anticipating what's happening down the line here on this wave. He obviously knows the wave pretty well. He knows what's about to come at him. So he's maintaining speed, staying near the top. Another high line pump, snap off the bottom, low bottom turn here. This next turn here is more of a setup turn for the tube ride that's about to come. You can see how he gets down nice and low. He's not leaning over with his head into the wave and his butt sticking out. He's compressing, tucks into the tube and hand dragging along the wall, fits in nice and tightly, perfect little angle. Comes out, goes high line again to maintain his speed, drops down, and then lays into a really nice low bottom turn, followed by a full roundhouse carve. You can see here just a couple of things to note. How his front arm goes up and it touches the water. So there's that pivot point again, surfing around the hand. He starts to look here, here, and then all the way back around. His trailing arm, his right arm starts to come around the chest line, staying in line with the outside rail, really pushing hard on the back foot. He has got some front foot pressure, but it's all back foot mainly. Really drives the board around. Note how the knees are kind of almost facing a little bit forward. Um, This arm, again, still in line with the outside rail. He's twisted his hips all the way back around, opening up his chest towards the wave, and then releases the turn and redirects by staying centered over the board and back around nice and smoothly. So surfing with flow is all about reading the wave, maintaining your speed, performing the right maneuvers at the right time on the section of the wave, and connecting the dots basically. So just always watch, try not to over surf it, don't under surf it, just surf with the pace of the wave.